Hello and welcome to your virtual walkthrough here, of course, at Lot 120, part of our WATERWORX community in the east end of Hamilton. Now, I'm currently standing at your entrance landing looking down towards your front door. So you can see your front door opening in the middle of our shot here. So this is, of course, your entrance staircase. It'll take you up to the landing where I'm currently standing, where one direction will take you to your main floor, whereas if you keep going back towards the home's rear, it will take you to your lower flex space and entrance from your garage. So we can see we have a nice big casement window here. Excuse me. As well, obviously, your slider to your backyard. So there will be a light back there. You can see your doors obviously set. You have your utility closet down here as well, which will house, of course, all of your utilities. Namely, of course, your furnace. We have your HRV, as well as your hot water tank, which is, of course, is a tankless system as per all the houses here at WATERWORX, and really all the houses we build, period. If you're unfamiliar with the workings of an HRV, we'll be explaining this to you and giving you a one-page summary sheet on how to utilize it properly. You also have your garage man door, so access from your garage into the home itself. As you can see, your interior walls have been insulated. We do still have to spray foam your ceiling, but that has been scheduled. You'll notice that your electrical panel is situated in the garage. You do have an additional storage area in your garage, and in here is where you will find your water main. So you do have a nice bit of storage underneath your stairs here. Your water main will be situated here, but we'll be going through all of that stuff with you at the point of PDI. You can see your drywall's been dropped off and your home has been insulated, so we are working towards completion. Things are going well so far. If we turn our attention upwards, we can see the placement of your pot lights. So of course we have 4 pot lights in your great room, plus your standard fixture in the middle. So between all of those, plus obviously you can see your front-facing wall is dominated by glass, with the right portion of your windows being operable, whereas the balance are casement. You do have these transoms above as well, which allows for that much more natural light to fill your great room, which is great. So your rough-ins for cable, Cat 6, all that stuff is behind these sheets of drywall, as per your instructions during the design center appointment, of course. Do have your closet off of that entrance staircase, which sits directly across from your powder room. Now you can see in here, your black circle represents your toilet, whereas the opposite wall, these water lines will mark the location of your pedestal sink, above which will be your mirror, which will be hung, not glued. We hang our mirrors on brackets. And this blue wire will mark the location of your light fixture, which obviously will be centered on the wall above the mirror. And then up top, we have your exhaust fan, as it is a powder room, of course. Right next to your powder room will be your stackable washer dryer. So we can see obviously your dryer, your ducts for your dryer vents, power source for your dryer up here on the left, valves for hot and cold water, hot water being on the left, cold being on the right. And as it is a laundry room, of course, we have a light fixture as well as an additional exhaust fan. Now we need a little bit of imagination here, guys, but this will of course be your kitchen and dinette. So again, in your kitchen, standard fixture plus 2 additional pot lights, plus an additional pot light over your sink, so 3 pot lights total. You can see right here, this is your fridge build out, so that's going to give you a nice flush finish with your fridge and cabinetry. As well, you can see your bulkheads, that kind of perimeter, the upper portion of the room. You can see your eventual outlet, as well as your exhaust, your ducts to your exhaust for your stove. Stove will be obviously right below here, behind this drywall. Upper and lower cabinets, I see that we have an upper corner cabinet here for you, which is great, smart. Whenever that always leads for a nice smoother transition going from one wall to the other, so happy to see that. Underneath this window, you have, of course, your sink, which is going to be right below. And again, we have a pot light for you over that bulkhead. And to the lower right-hand side will be your dishwasher right here, above which obviously you'll have some additional upper cabinetry. Now you do have your slider here, which will take you out to your deck, which we haven't built yet, but we will as soon as we get the material. And then your dinette, you do have another light fixture centered in that portion of the room as well. I'll take you for a walk upstairs. Now if we turn to the left, we have bedrooms 1 and 2. They're essentially carbon copies of each other, guys. Very similar in presentation and scale. Both have operable windows. This room, the operable window is the left portion. More of a standard closet. Obviously, all of your bedrooms will have smoke detectors as per build code. This room, actually the room we just came from, excuse me, this has your cable rough-in, which is noted right here. Whereas the other room has an operable window. This room does have your attic hatch, you can see above here, which will be trimmed up nicely, just like all the windows and doors. You have a little bit of a smaller closet in this room, and the reason why it's a little bit smaller is because you'll see it has to compete with room for your linen closet, which has access from your hallway, of course. So this linen closet will feature multiple rows of wire shelving to maximize your storage capacity relative to its scale, an envelope rather. Main bath, directly across from your entrance is you'll see will be the location of your vanity. So lower cabinets, countertop, sink. Obviously the mirror will be above, as well as the light fixture, which is the blue wire. Again, black circle is the toilet, and we can see your tub shower with the plumbing controls being along the shared wall with your upper hallway. Now heading into the master, a little bit more of a story to tell here. You can see you have a pocket door, of course, going into your ensuite, which is great. Again, a lot of your front-facing walls dominated by glass. So you have this beautiful window in the master bedroom itself, but you'll notice you have an equally striking window in the walk-in closet, which is great. So casement window here. So as it is the primary bedroom, you will have, of course, we're pretty generous with our shelving, so rows of upper tier shelving. There'll be a row of mid-tier shelving as well as a shoe rack in here as well, which is great. You can see your cable rough-in opposite where your bed will go. And then, of course, we mentioned that pocket door. So, from a structural perspective, you can see your acrylic-based shower. Obviously, your upgraded ensuite shower with a waterproof pot light in here. Great to see that. Plumbing controls, just like your main bath, will be on the shared portion of your wall with your upper hallway, beside which will be your toilet and your vanity beside it, above which will be your mirror and light. And you can see the early stages of your heated floors right over here. So I'll show you how that works when we do your PDI and obviously deliver you your home. So hopefully the goal with these virtual walkthroughs are to give you a little bit of perspective into the inner workings of your home. Obviously, things are going very well out here. Your home's in fantastic hands in terms of, well, excuse me, before I go any further, you obviously have a pocket door for your powder room here as well. That's something I didn't mention. You can see here, pocket door. Here's your track. So that's captured, not to worry you. But like I said, hopefully this gave you a little bit of perspective into the inner workings of your home. We got a great team out here, take a great deal of pride in the work they do. So, that should offer a little bit of comfort, knowing that your home is in the hands of very capable individuals here at WATERWORX. Certainly looking forward to having you here in person for your PDI and obviously your home's delivery. So until that day, be happy, be well, be safe, and looking forward to having you here in due time. Thank you very much.